Good afternoon everybody and welcome to Crafty Clegg's Creations. My name is Jeanette and today I'm coming to you from the northwest of England where I live with my husband Timothy and our little 17-year-old Shih Tzu Zach. Today is Friday, I think it's the 5th of January, and I'd just like to wish you all a very happy new year, and I hope you're all having lots of crafty time before everything gets back to normal on Monday. I know a lot of people are back to normal now. I know an awful lot have gone back to work, but our children, well, when I say our children, my children or our grown-up children are back at work, but our granddaughters are still off school until Monday. So yeah, I hope you all had a lovely new year. We had a very quiet new year. We had both our both our grandchildren over for the evening. We had a nice supper, watched some movies, let off some fireworks at 12 o'clock and then went to bed. And that was the extent of my party, along with some crocheting. No, actually I wasn't crocheting, I was knitting and reading a book, and that was it. But it was just what we wanted. It was perfect. Yeah, so that was it. So Christmas and New Year now is all done and dusted, and we are now into a new year, 2024. I cannot believe how quickly December went, let alone up to Christmas Eve when you finish vlogging. But then from then till now, it's like the blink of an eye, it's gone. It just amazes me how quickly it goes. But anyway, that's just the way it is, isn't it? You know what the saying is, time waits for no man. I am currently drinking out of, still in my Christmas mugs. It's the last thing I put away, my Christmas mugs, and I always know that it's well and truly over when all these go away, and I've still got them out. So I've decided that I'm going to leave them out until Monday when all the children are back at school, and then I'll put them away, and then that's it. It's over for another year. Did you have a nice new year? Did you do anything special? Did you do the new going out is staying in and knitting and crafting like I do? Did you have it with family? Did you have your grandchildren like we did? Yeah, let me know what you did and whether you enjoyed it. I'm sure you did. So today it's just basically coming on to, I just wanted to, sorry I'm rattling the camera. I just wanted to come on to wish you a happy new year. Show you the little bits that I've finished and show you what I'm working on at the moment. And just to thank you, really. I really did have a lovely time in December. I thoroughly enjoyed podcasting. Well, both Tim and I did. We thoroughly enjoyed podcasting, and we have both said that is the favourite time for us to podcast. I was so pleased that Tim wanted to be so involved, which it's good for me, that it's really nice for me and for whoever else enjoys it. I was really pleased that he'd do the questions and the answers for you. I do hope you enjoyed them as well. I wanted to say thank you very much for all your super thanks that you've sent me, and those of you that have bought me a coffee. I really do appreciate that. It means a lot to me, that does. So thank you very much. Right, now, I can't remember what I showed you last time because I've slept at least 10 nights since then, haven't I? I don't know if I'd quite finished my scrappy Christmas socks, my Advent scrappy Christmas socks when I last saw you. Well, I've finished them now, so I'm going to show them to you. They're not on blockers because I've only got, well, I haven't. I've got 2 sets of blockers, but one of them's rubbish. And I finished the socks, and here they are. This is, if you've been around throughout December, you will know that this is a swap that I did with Gay off a Facebook page. Me and her did an Advent swap. The sock themselves, let me open them up and then you'll be able to see them. So the socks themselves, from the top to the bottom, well, no, to the toe, I should say, match. And then I've done different toes and different heels. It's my own pattern now that I've made up. I get on really well with this now, so I'll tell you what I do. I do a 2x2 rib, and I go, is it through the back loop? A 2x2 through the back loop. Oh, no, what do they call it? Twisted rib. A 2x2 twisted rib. And then I think I do 40, it's either 40 or 50, I'm not sure. 40 or 50 for the leg, because I don't like them too long. Because I wear, especially now at winter, I wear a lot of sweatshirts and leggings because it's very comfy and it's warm. And they go really good over my leggings. And then I like to wear jeggings when I go out. And so I like to wear them over them as well, and they just fit nicely, so I don't like my socks too long. So it's a 2x2 twisted rib between 40 and 50 rows. This is the shadow wrap heel, which I am in love with. I probably won't do anything else now other than the shadow wrap heel. It fits me really well. It's just a good thing for me. It's a good fit for me. And then I don't know how much I do on my foot. I just keep trying it on. I'm not one of them that has to have it perfect. I just know what I like. I try it on. I think, yeah, that looks long enough. I'll do a toe and I match it with the other one. It's as simple as that. There's nothing fancy here. And then I don't know what this is called, this decreasing of the toe, but I do them in the magic loop. So I start off to decreasing, so I do knit one, knit two together through the back loop, and then over here I knit two together and knit one, and then I do the same on the other side. Dead easy. But you know, when I've been doing them for quite some time now, socks, and they've never sat well with me really. I've never really thoroughly enjoyed them. I certainly don't like doing a heel flap and gusset. I hate that. But I am hoping to make some socks for Tim this year, and I do think I will have to do a heel flap and gusset for him because he's a man and they're bigger, and yeah, I think it would be better for that. And my friend Karen has said to me, if you're doing a man's sock, that a heel flap and gusset is best, so that's what I'll do. So yeah, here are mine anyway. So these are and I was thrilled that I'd got them finished, because if anybody's been around a long time, you know that I'm not the quickest with socks. I've not washed them or blocked them. I've just left them as they are so I can show them to you. I was going to wash and block my socks, but then I've had quite a few comments about I don't do that. And one lady, in fact, I think it was Lindsay from So Sweet Samuel that said to me, I wear them to block them and I wash them when they're dirty. Perfect. I've never really understood why you wash and block them. I don't know as if it's that when you show them on your podcast, they actually just look nicer. You don't get the you know how you can see there where I have worked with magic loops, so you don't get that line going, because that will go when I wash them. So yeah, I'm just going to tie these. I've got a couple more ends to tie in one of them. This is it. This is the one. I've got a couple more ends to tie in, and then I'm just going to wear them. So that is one finished pair of socks. That's my Advent socks of 2023. Oh, it feels good to say that. And then I did a Christmas Eve cast on with a pair of socks. You're not going to believe this. Well, you might do. I don't know. And I used the West Yorkshire Spinners, and this is their Signature Sparkle 4-ply. It's this, well, no, I keep saying this year's. It was last year's Christmas release, and it is called Nutcracker, and it's Nutcracker shade 1166, I think that says, if anybody is interested. I know you can still get them. Are you ready? I've actually finished those as well. Can you believe that? So here is my Christmas Eve cast on, all finished. I love them. Is that not, can you see the line going up there as well? Is that not just, let me do that. And I'm going to use that, you see, for a thumbnail. Is that not just brilliant? I was super duper chuffed. But let me tell you, this is all I worked on. I decided Christmas Eve, I didn't really do much. Christmas Day, we went to families. Boxing Day, what did we do Boxing Day? We stayed at home Boxing Day, but we went for a walk, and we had a nice, well, we didn't have a meal. We had what we call a picky tea. So we'd got all bits and pieces from Marks and Spencer's, like, you know, all nice picky things. And then the bit between Christmas and New Year, all we did, because the weather here was horrendous. We didn't go out for a walk. We didn't do anything. So we literally chilled. We had 2 or 3 days where we did nothing. We got up late. We went to bed late. We had a couple of glasses of wine. I had a few advocars. And I did loads of knitting. And I just knitted on these socks because I wanted to get them finished, and so that is probably why they are finished quite quickly, really, for me, because we just had a couple of days where I did nothing, and this is all I did. So this is my Christmas Eve cast on. These are my Nutcracker socks. I am going to actually put these away. Actually, no, what I might do is I might wear them because that'll be blocking them. And then when they're dirty, I'll wash them, and then I will put them away for Christmas next year. I'm not going to put these away. I'm going to wear these because these, well, these aren't Christmassy, are they? But I am going to put these away. Yeah, so I was really, really pleased with them. And again, I did my one that I always like. I did a 2x2 twisted rib, 10 rounds. I think this was 40, shadow wrap heel, length of my foot, and then I think this is called an umbrella toe. I think it is. If you know what that's called, anybody, will you let me know? It's just, can you see it? It does look like an umbrella. I think it is called an umbrella toe. So yeah, those are my Christmas Eve cast-ons. I was so pleased. So I've got 2 pairs of socks done in December. Can you believe that? Can you tell I'm chuffed with myself? And this is what I had left. So, because what I did, I split them into 2 50-gram balls so I could do them at the same time. And I will do that now with every single pair of socks that I do. What I did is the rib first, then I did the leg on one and then the leg on the other. And then I turned both the heels. I did one then the other, and so forth and so on, and it's much better. I didn't get any second sock syndrome, so I was really pleased about that. So yeah, we've got this left. I might be able to get a pair of shorty socks out of that. I don't know. Whether I will do that, I don't know. I will put it to one side because I've still got this one from last year. This was last year's socks that I made, and this was this year's. Oh, aren't they gorgeous? So yeah, I don't know what I'll do with them. I'm going to keep them here on one side, underneath the fire. Can you see my fire here? Underneath the fire here. And I'm just going to, yeah, maybe do something with them. I just wanted to say I got Tim as well to make me some hooks on his 3D printer, because someone had said, is my seagull ever going to turn round, because it had its back to everybody? And so I've put them on hooks. I've turned him round. So we've got the seagull here. We've got this bird. I don't know what kind of bird that is. We've got that there. We've got the fairy here. And then let me turn you around a little bit. Can you see? We've got this over here. This is a Layla. I'll put the name of it down below. That's one of her creatures out of one of the books that I've got up there. Right. So the other thing is, now, this was so funny. Before Christmas, before Christmas, when I was making all my handmade decorations, I made a little miniature teddy bear. I'll put a picture up for you somewhere. And I just wanted to make the teddy bear, but the pattern that I bought for this teddy bear had an outfit on. And so I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll hang this on my tree, and then after Christmas, I'll make the outfit. And that's what I did. So the teddy bear that was on the tree, and you'll see in a picture of it, has been dressed. So I have made him, or her, a little coat and some welly bobs. It just tickles me pink, this. Is that not just? Can you see? Is that not just fabulous? Oh, I absolutely love it. I think, to be fair, that I did the coat a little bit too long. I think it should have been shorter, but it doesn't matter, does it? This is made from drops. This is, I want to say drops alpaca, but I don't think it is. I think this is drops flora that I made the bear out of. And then the coat and the shoes, the wellies, which you can remove and put back on again, which I love. I absolutely love that. They was made in drops flora. So yeah, I have put a coat and some wellies on the teddy bear for the winter, and his head is fully recovered and now is all happy and sorted. Isn't that lovely? So I've got a bit of a thing now for teddy bears. This is me. I make one thing and I think, oh my Lord, that is just delightful. I have to make another one. So for the same lady that this is designed by, which I've got one of her patterns here, I'll tell you. It is Scandi Style Dolls, and she's on Etsy. I will put the link down below to the pattern. Well, to her, no, it's not. Her Etsy page, and all the both the teddy bears I'm about to show you now are on in her Etsy shop. So there's this one, which I haven't got the pattern for that one here, and I think this is just called Teddy in. I don't know if it's Teddy in outfit or Teddy bear with an outfit, something like that it's called. But you will recognise it if you're interested in making it. You will recognise the pattern as soon as you go and have a look on her Etsy shop. So once I'd finished that, I was looking and I knew that I'd bought more than one pattern from this lady at the time. Let me just show you. I thought I had. Anyway, I had found it in my library. And where is he? I purchased Mini Paddington Bear. Can you see that? So that's Mini Paddington Bear. And the yarn that she calls for, well, it's a chenille yarn. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to really tell you what it is because it's a paid-for pattern. But it's a chenille yarn. I've done it in a chenille yarn, but the one that I'm using is, and I haven't got a ball band here. I'll put a picture of the ball band up for you. I'll take a picture before I upload this. It's by Rikarumi. It's Rikarumi, and it's called Nilly Nilly. Oh, and it's fabulous yarn. It's not the easiest to do amigurumi with, I've got to admit, but it's worth persevering because it is so luxurious to touch. It's squishy, it's soft, it's cute, and here it is. Oh, isn't that adorable? So this is Paddington Bear. I'm going to hold this one up compared to the other one because I think these bear patterns are more or less the same. So that is the difference. Can you see the difference in size? Yeah, you can, can't you? So this is done in drops flora and this is done in DK. So that is the actual bear. I finished him off this morning. And then I've just picked out the two colours for his outfit. It's not exactly, that blue is coming up a lot brighter than it actually is on screen. It's not that bright. This is Sheepy's Katona. Go figure. You wouldn't have been, I wouldn't have had to tell you, would I really? So the red is obviously for his hat and the blue is for his coat. But I'm convinced Paddington had yellow Wellingtons on. So I might make some of these off this teddy bear and put them on this teddy bear for his Wellingtons, but make his coat a little bit shorter. Anyway, watch this space. I'm hoping that that will be done this weekend. Isn't it lovely? I'm really, really pleased with it. But what I've done, when I ordered this yarn, I think this yarn is too dark for a Paddington. But actually, no, I didn't order it. I bought this when I went to Black Sheep. I think I've shown you this last year. I think the last Black Sheep trip that I did. And I ordered some more from Wool Warehouse. And in fact, it's downstairs. If you wait 1 minute, I'll go and get it and I'll show it to you. Right, I'm back. So, it's still in my lovely bag by my lovely friend Dawn. I love this bag. I know it's a Christmassy one, but I might use it all year round. What's to stop you? Anyway, so I've got you. I don't need to put a picture on the screen now. I've got a ball band here. So this is what I was using. The Rikorumi Nilly Nilly. And like I say, I thought that was a bit dark for Paddington. So I got this colour instead. Can you see the difference? I think that's more Paddington Bear. I'm going to finish this. This is going to be Paddington, but I'm going to make another Paddington in this colour. So yes, watch this space. I have a feeling that it's going to be a bit of a making toy month this month, because I've got a couple of other patterns that I've seen that when I was rooting for that pattern to make Paddington, you go in your iBooks and I just forget what I've got. And there's so many things in there that I want to make. Absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, I got 2 of those and then like an off-white. I did get a white for the snout, but I think it was a bit bright. But I've got so one of those, and it's a 25-gram ball, makes Paddington. It makes the whole thing. So I've made that, and I'll tell you, I've got that left. How much that is, I don't know. Probably about 3 grams, something like that. So yeah, you can get a bear out of a 25-gram ball of this. And I think this is about, I don't know if it's $1.99. I don't know if it's $1.99 or $1.95, something like that. So yeah, I can see me making a few toys over the next few weeks. But you know me and my toys, I love them. And when I was placing an order on Wool Warehouse, I have been crocheting with a 1.5 hook from, is it Clover? This isn't the one, but this is the type that I've been crocheting with. This is a 2.5. Whilst I love these hooks, the 1.5 is very, very sharp. It hurts your fingers. And I've got quite a few little things that I need to make. Well, I don't need to. I want to make with a 1.5. So while I was placing an order, I treated myself to a, this is a tulip. And that's 1.5. And it just looks a lot smoother. And you get like a little plastic cover for it. So yeah, I treated myself to that as well. So there we are. That's me. I've not got anything else on the go. I've got a few things that I need to finish off, but I'm not stressing over that. It's last year was stress-free 23. This year is stress less in 24. I haven't picked a New Year's resolution. I haven't got a word for the year. All I'm going to do is, if I get through this year successfully, I've made it, and I'll be happy. I don't want to put pressure on myself with anything. I don't want to show you what I'm in the middle of making, because what if I don't make it and I get fed up of it? So I've got nothing else to show you. Like I say, I have got 3 things in a bag over there, and I don't know what they are. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember, but I'm not stressing. I have uploaded a video on my paper channel, Crafty Clegg's Journals. I'll leave a link for that down below if anybody is interested in journaling. I am going to try very hard this year to upload more journaling videos. In fact, I might do another one this afternoon, because when I finish recording and I've got this uploading, I am going to start a gratitude journal for myself. What else have I got to tell you? I think that's it really. I haven't really got anything else to tell you, because it's been crafting wise, it's been very quiet around here. I am going to try and keep to a once a week schedule every Friday, uploading my Crafty Clegg's Creations video. I am going to get back into the shop. I have actually done a little bit of sewing, not much. I had lots of orders for the Catherine Hill winter themed bags. Well, they've all gone now, and I have managed to get, she had another delivery of it. Excuse me, I have managed to get some more. Are you ready for this? Catherine Hill fabric. So, if there is anybody out there that wants a Catherine Hill bag, please do. I know that there's a couple of people asked for them, and I am ashamed of this, but I forget. I forgot who they were. I know I should take your names down, and I don't. I'm terrible for that. I do apologise. So if you're interested in a Catherine Hill bag, please let me know. I'm not going to put it... Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 4. Some of this is reserved for another lady who wanted, who asked for it a long time ago. So some of this fabric is reserved for her. And I am going to make 4 drawstring bags out of this. That is probably all I'll have. Might be 5, I'm not sure. And they're going to be my standard size, 10.5 by, it's usually 8, 10 by 8. It's my medium size. So those will be in the shop. I'll put those in the shop soon. But I have managed, out of the last lot of fabric, to do 2 sock knitter sets. So we've got 2 of the, just the same. There you go. Exactly the same. But I haven't done the DPNs and the lavender sashes yet. So these will be going in the shop as well. I don't... Hello? Oh, someone's just let the dog in. Was that your dad, Zach?
Sorry?
I'm talking to the dog, love.
Oh, right, okay.
He's just let the dog in. He must have been crying downstairs. Where was I? Yeah, I haven't got round to making the DPN holders yet and the lavender sachets, but I will do soon. And I will try and get all these things in the shop over the weekend. But like I say, if you are interested, just send me a message and I won't put the one you want. Well, I will, but I'll reserve it for you, if you know what I mean. Anyway, if that don't make any sense, I'm really sorry. And yeah, things will try and get back to normal. I think at the end of next week, we'll be more or less back to normal, won't we? I'll be uploading on this Crafty Clegg Creations every Friday. I'll get back into making more bags, and I am hoping to make more journals. And you never know, might even sell some of them too. The trouble is with me, can you see all my journals here? These are some of my journals here that I've made, and I never use them. I use one book. I use one. I'm going to make myself a gratitude journal, which I'm hoping to fill in. And I'd like to make a travel journal because we're hoping to travel. But other than that, I don't use them, but I can't stop making them. I do make them as gifts and give them all away. But anyway, I am babbling on now, so I'm going to go. So thank you for dropping by. I hope you all have a lovely weekend with lots of crafting time and relaxation, and I shall see you next week. Anything that I have talked about today will be in the description box below and all the different places you can find me. All right then, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.